Hello air gunners. Let me reiterate that your gun is not loaded and you don't have CO2 in it. This is a Crosman 1077. We're going to continue our performance videos. Things are apart from previous videos, but I wanted to show you. Okay, that goes into there, which we had previously taken out. Okay, if you're not real comfortable with doing this type of stuff, you may not want to do this. But if you do have experience taking your guns apart and working on them, doing modifications, you may have already had your gun this far apart as we'll be going today. We're going to work on where your CO2 cartridge slides down. You got your screw lid on here, that's off, but you slide your cartridge down there, punctures down here on a pin. We're going to take this out, and to do it we got to remove this pin right here. It's in there pretty tight. That's what's holding that all in. So I'll get to work on taking that off and we'll be back. Okay, so all you got to do is use some channel locks, and that was in that hole, and you just twist it like this and pull out while you're twisting back and forth, and it'll come out. We get that out of the way, and we can bring the rest of it down. And remember, the hole is where that pin goes. If you flip it over, it's slotted. That's where your actual CO2 tube goes in. Okay, and there it is. Now those of you that tried, was looking at my other video of making an adjustment on this seal without taking your gun apart, and if it worked for you, great. If it didn't, now's the time to fix it, because we got it completely out here. So what we're going to want to do is unscrew. We're going to unscrew this brass collar. Okay, in case you were wondering what that was you were reaching in there, because it was kind of hard to see, I got to admit, but there it is. It's right there. Get a hold of this thing. And then you just start spinning it out. You had a screwdriver like this size, it would be perfect. I'm still using that drill bit that I modified. We're going to be modifying this too. Another reason why I got such a high shot count, due to the modification I did to this. And there are diagrams available at Crosman. There's the collar. That's what you're adjusting for, that quick fix of the seal if you had a leak. You're turning this collar, getting in them slots. Like I said, that worked for me. It doesn't, I mean, if it doesn't work for you, that seal is no good. You got a bad seal in there. Also, some of these puncture tubes, they go bad. Some of them are, they got some out there that are a little longer. Okay, I have to do a little work to get that one out. Okay, so what you do is you get yourself a little tiny screwdriver, and you can get this seal out. Okay, that seal's on top. You get the seal out. Your puncture tube is right under it. There you go. That's what actually punctures your cartridge. Then the very bottom is a filter. Brass. The screen. This one's very dirty. Now that is going to be part of our mod on this. So what you're going to want to do, clean the inside of this since you already got it apart. This is not real bad, but go ahead and clean it up inside and just make sure nothing's in there and nothing's loose. You know, you can just use a towel and maybe some rubbing alcohol, get it all cleaned out. It's dry. Set that aside. Nothing wrong with that. We'll set that aside. And this is the seal that you replace. If it keeps leaking, if it didn't help you to tighten or loosen this collar, this seal's no good. Possibly that piercing pin's messed up too. You can buy this entire kit. Seen them on eBay, and there's other places too. Okay, and next thing we're going to do is modify this filter. Okay, so this filter is dirty. It's like an air filter in your car. If it's clogged, it's not going to run as well. Same thing with this 1077. Now we got three options. You can clean it, and that's okay as long as you don't mind taking your gun apart every now and then to clean it, because it gets a lead buildup, slows things down. You could throw it away like a lot of people do. They don't even use it. Problem with that though, it creates a little bit of a space problem inside this case. What I do, I cut the screen out. Cut the screen out and you're left with the ring, so you still got a spacer in there. Everything fits back together the right way. So I'll cut this off and show you what that looks like. Alright, so I just used a knife, got a little hole in it, and then it just peels apart real easy. Just grab a hold of it and just work your way around, and that's all off. Got nothing left but a ring. And there's your spacer. Everything fits back just like it was meant to be. So we got to remember the order. This all goes back together. Got this all nice and clean. You drop in your ring from your filter. You got your piercing pin. That goes in next. And you got your seal. Okay. That's all in there real good. And then you just put that back on, spin it around, tighten it up, and then it's ready to be reinstalled. Now there are some disassembly videos. I haven't seen one that's total disassemble that even takes it this far. If there is, let me know. Otherwise there is some stuff on the web, not in video form, but you can read, and those I don't even think take it down this far either. But if I get enough requests, I will do a video of a complete teardown. We'll tear everything down. We'll start with the full gun. We'll tear this apart. We'll even tear down this valve down in this area. We modified that. So with these modifications I showed you, I got a lot better shot count, as I said in the other video. Performs better and shoots straight as an arrow. Everyone's real happy with it. We're not looking for power mods. We're looking for performance, so we can get our money's worth out of these 12 gram CO2 cartridges. And if you do all this stuff, you will see a difference in it. As far as power goes, that's where we use PCPs. I build them, I modify them, that's where the power is at. This is just for fun. But a cheap little gun like this, you can really make accurate and get it to perform real good, rather than the way it is straight out of the box. Hope you enjoyed it, hope it helped. Subscribe, like it. We'll see you on the next one.